Alright, let's get this started. Hey, Trout. Yo, yo. How was your day so far? Or day, because it's... Yeah, it's daytime for you, right? Evening? Yeah, it hasn't been raining yet, but there is a severe tornado risk alert being sent to my area. So... Yeah, it's about to start. In about 5 hours is when the peak of the storm will hit. So, it'll be probably plenty wet. Okay, so you're 6 hours. So you're an hour ahead of Tick. Because I believe Tick is 5 hours ahead of me. Unless daylight savings or something changed that again. Shit, I'm coming all the way here. And I didn't change the time. Oh, let's just do this. Christian, how are you? What's up, buddy? Just trying to set up Moose on New England. I have the wrong information up, so let's change that. Where is it? Gosh, why is there so many? There it is. New England Moose. There we go. Now we have the numbers. 55 deep, 1 diamond. I'm assuming because I put the tent down. That's why there's nothing here, but maybe I can find some tracks at least. My eventual goal is to have a great one from every single map. I've been kind of contemplating depending... Excuse me, I had to sneeze. I've been contemplating if I should just stack them. But I don't know how that would go over with the live streaming. Like having, you know, dozens and dozens of streams with not a single great one shot, just a bunch alive. People might get irritated. I have a fox spawned right now and a fallow spawned right now. And there's a couple other things I want to try, so I don't know how I'm going to take them out and do that. Usually I always use the bow, so I was kind of contemplating using the new hand crossbow maybe on the fallow and maybe the 17 HMR on the fox or the air rifle. Yeah, I heard that I heard that there are some areas that are just not getting rain. That fox on Scotland, Tornasheen. Took 10,148 total harvests. That I only counted things that I picked up. So that was males and females. But if I didn't pick an animal up for like swapping or anything, I think I shot close to like 12,000 fox total. Because when I started the fox, I think I want to say I had like 8 or 900,000, and now I'm at 9.2 million. But that's also I bought 38 more tents and I think like 25 more tripods. Set up on jaguars. I'm setting up on these moose. I set up a whole new fallow grind. Trying to think what else. So I made like probably $10-11 million off of fox and boar. I did have a fox boar dual grind set up. I need to do a video about, but I'd shoot fox from 1830 to 20, pick up anything that was still laying on the ground because I shoot everything on the air rifle. And then once I was done picking out fox, I'd go shoot boar on the feeders until I did my full rotation, and then I'd start a second rotation because they have 2 drink times that change at like 22 or 2300. So as long as I could get the full run through done by the time they would switch feed times, then I could get 2 entire rotations. So I could shoot a whole lake or 2 of fox and 2 rotations on my feeders of boar without resetting time. And it was extremely profitable. I calculated it once and I made about 110,000. Yeah, it was like 105 was like my average profit per time reset. Might be one of the most profitable things I've seen. Besides like maybe the alligator or crocodiles on Emerald might be faster if you're trying to just get it like within 15 minutes. But if you have like 30-40 minutes and want to make 100K, I know how to do it. But that's with a full setup. You know, crocs you can just spawn down at a single tent and just run the entire beach and make a bunch of money. Silver anyways. Nice. I still haven't set that up. But the only reason I really haven't set that up is because everybody uses the one lake method. And until I can figure out another way to do it, I'm not doing the one lake method. Everybody like does it because it's the easiest thing. Like you literally just go to one lake, but come on, one lake. I don't want to do that. I think that's a little bit too much of a like a spawn trap. I'm doing red deer on Quattro actually right now. I just checked all. I think I might have found all my zones. I don't know if I have all my tents and tripods and stuff fully set, but I am currently, I think, 75 or 80 kills into red deer on Quattro. It's great. That's an extremely underrated map. I really like Quattro. Probably because it's so quiet and you're not hearing fucking ducks. Because it's either there's not ducks or there's just not a. I can't remember. I don't think there's ducks. Oh shit! Come on. You would be right on this peninsula where I can't see it. Yeah, Quattro is extremely underrated in my opinion. You got the ibex there, which are fun as hell. I did the Grand Slam from there. Okay, so there are no ducks. Yeah. That's it was just so I remember hunting on it and I'm like, man, it's so peaceful. Just gonna have to probably spook this thing. Oh, dang, I'll take that. This is a group of 4. I only saw Only saw 3. It really is. I like the Iberian Wolf one too. I did the Iberian Wolf multi-mount with all of the mission wolves. I think I did because is there 3 or 4 mission wolves? I can't remember, but I did the mission wolves, and I might have added a diamond to that one. That one, that map has great multi-mounts. Oh shit! That's probably why. That's probably why it dropped dead in its tracks. That was complete accident. All right, well, that's one way to take care of a fleeing moose. Okay, so let's. Yeah, that was pure luck, though. Don't expect that kind of shooting all the time, because I promise it won't happen. That is one tiny male. Get that. I think 9/11 is. Yeah, that was pure accident. I was definitely not aiming for the brain. Get that. Get a turkey down so it can maybe respawn as a diamond. This is a gorgeous map, though. I know everybody complains about it because there's like nothing unique on it species-wise, but I mean, come on, who really cares? This is a gorgeous map. I would like to get some screenshots of like something unique, like stuff like this where you can see the mixtures in trees, and then try to get an IRL picture like where I live, because in the fall I have some pictures of, like, this is based on where I live. It's very good. I think this is technically based a little more north than where I live. But I do live in the Appalachian Mountains. I guess this turkey's just broken. Well, he fleed with that one. What does this actually look at? Alright, so it does let me look at the lake. I might use it. Would like to try to get all 1610s down in areas where I can't get to quickly from an outpost. Also, has anybody noticed if like animals got a little dumber? Like they made the I don't think that statement could have been timed any more perfect. But I noticed when I was setting up on fallow, usually the bunnies, they dive in their dens like super fast. But I put tents down and I walk out of tents and they're just calm. Trout, did you make your picture icon picture just completely black? Because for some reason I don't see your I don't see your profile picture. I have chat in dark mode and it's just hidden. Like it just yours does not show up. That's kind of funny. All right, so let's go back here. I never noticed that. I don't know why I'm just noticing that. I need to see. I need to head here. I'll head there on foot. Because I don't want to just have that loud ATV. Actually, might just pick up this tent. I don't think it's in a significant area. Well, actually, was there a group of 4 right here? Well, it's in between. It's in between outposts. I can always spawn at this one and just run up the river. Could probably take this one away too, because I could spawn here and just run up. I really need to have tents at all these lakes that are nowhere close to outposts. Because I want to probably work on next time I go fishing. Oh, okay. So you only put a trout up there if you're actively fishing for trout? What's your favorite trout? Or I guess what's your what trout do you have locally? We have brown, brook, golden, um brown. Yeah, brown are the most fun to catch. They're super aggressive. What do we have? Brown, brook, golden, rainbow. And oh. Do you know anywhere that has what's up, Sypho? Do you know anywhere that has brook trout? Because we have native brook trout here. And they're my favorite. They're my favorite looking trout. Like they are gorgeous. Where do you have to go, Sypha? You talking about a road trip for work? Dang. Have you ever seen a brook trout? not, I might have to pull up a picture. Would try to pull up a picture without doxing myself. They're so gorgeous. Oh, they're so good. They're so gorgeous. Well, we have them here natively, but they don't get too big. Usually they're under 12 inches. Like if you get anything close to a foot, it's so big. But they're usually in tiny, tiny, tiny creeks. Like a lot of times that I catch brook trout, I'm fishing in a stream that my pole is wider than the stream. What the fuck? You have to drive? You have to go 6 hours? That is I guess you get per diem, right? For trips like that? Because there's no way. I mean, you'd be travel. Are you going home tonight, or do you have to stay in a hotel? Like, I am so close to this moose, and it's still just alarmed. I like how they made predators like a super aware and aggressive, apparently, but it seems like prey is just dumb as a box of rocks right now. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have a backpack on. I actually might not. Oh, it doesn't. Well, what kind of do you fly fish? I personally fly fish, so anything feels decent on a fly rod. Like a tiny little 6-inch creek chub is fun to battle on like aught weight line or 2 weight line. But I tie my own flies. I've actually thought about if I get to go, no, just a worm and a tiny bobber. My dad fishes like that. He uses like he'll make like his own homemade bait and use it. We've used like trout eggs. But he likes the bobber fishing. I hate it. I like Euro nymphing. Like I like getting in the stream, getting up close, walking upstream, casting ahead of you, checking every single nook and cranny and rock. Like just slowly walking up the stream. I mean, I guess you can't beat that. It sucks that you got to do it, but then at the same time, I'm sure the extra income will be nice. Does anybody know if they go up this creek too? Yeah, I've never tried the live worms. I mostly do flies. And for brown trout, in the summer especially, I will take, especially if it's rainy, like during the rainy season and there's super high water, I'll take a spinning rod and I'll use a crankbait. like a Rapala minnow crankbait, and I'll absolutely destroy brown trout because they're so aggressive. If they hear that rattling and that fish shape, that's how I've caught some of my biggest brown trout, is using a Rapala minnow. Yes, spoons too. Spinners, spin um fly spinners are great too. The Browns, I think, will pretty much do. I think they'll attack almost anything. That's kind of funny. Yeah, I'm sure the little flashiness from the spoon grabs their attention, but then they see the worm or smell the worm. I need to see if this is a outpost. If it is, then I won't put a tent here, but if it's not, then I'll put a tent here. Yeah, piece of candy. There's a YouTuber that I watch that makes custom baits, and it's kind of amazing. Oh, it's past time. That's why. It's kind of amazing what fish actually will attack. Like I've seen somebody just literally waterproof a square 1x1 block and put treble hooks on the bottom of it and just drag it across the top as like a popper and get fish to bite. It's like they literally bit a piece of wood. No paint, just waterproofing, and just drug it across the top of the water. I'm actually going to main menu and then reset time. Calm anything down. Dude, I've only been pike fishing once up in Canada. But dude, those things are, if you can get it hooked on one, those things are a blast. Those things are a blast. I use spoons and crankbaits when I went, and the spoons were as big as like my finger. Like they were 2-3 inch spoons. I've never used that big of spoons or anything. You could cast them a quarter of a mile off the side of the boat. What the heck is up? What the heck is that? What would you use that kind of spoon for? Depends on where, like, it depends if you're going to do like a river, if you're going to do lake, like ponds. I would say it's depending on where you are. If you're doing a river and then you're also going for like catfish can fight. So, yeah, you just you would have to be ponds. Yeah, you just have to kind of ask, like, if you know the person that has the pond, like, what size is the catfish in here, and then base it on that. Like, I've seen people use 50-pound braid. A mono would probably be good because mono sinks. You're gonna be fishing the bottom anyways. But if you're just fishing ponds, I'm sure you know the person that owns the pond, so just ask them what their average size is and just buy line accordingly. I'd use probably mono or braid. Or you could use mono and then just braid the tippet. So then if yeah, he probably just had like 15, 20-pound test. Reels. Man, this thing's a cannon. CGO, how you doing, buddy? Or I should say, mate. You going live today? You said you were probably going to go live, right? Oh, I'm just, setting up Moose on New England, the map that everybody talks so much crap about. But I want to get a great one in every single map, so I figured I would enjoy. I wanted to do Moose again, and they're on this map, and I think this map is gorgeous. So I would think if I could get a Moose off this map, even though that it doesn't really make sense that they're on this map, because I don't think Moose are technically where this map is supposedly made for, but I'm not gonna argue. Oh, you don't want to slur your words for everybody on stream? You don't want to wipe drool off your face in the middle in the middle of stream? The only reason I'm live right now is because I don't think I'm going to be able to be live later when this storm hits. Because who knows if power will get knocked out, internet will get knocked out. There's supposedly actually like storm chasers coming to this region to like try to capture footage of this crap. Like, I hope it just misses us and it's not what everybody's thinking it is, but... Oh, I don't know. I think the amount of clips that you could maybe get might actually be useful. Yeah, I hope it does miss. I got 30 chickens. I got 30 chickens out there that I would like to not have their home ripped apart. Okay, so there's nothing else over here. I don't know how far they go. You know, it would be a nice feature. Say don't even add boats. But say if I come to a place where my feet can't, if I can't cross, have a thing pop up saying cross river, and then it just blackens screen and teleports you to the other side. Like a tent travel. And then you don't have to show any crazy mechanic. You don't have to do anything. It just even if it passes time forward 5 minutes or something, to simulate like I swam, would be so nice. And fix floaters. I think they should just release another dog that is specifically for swimming in the water and grabbing floaters and dragging them to you quickly. Like just let me send the dog out. It goes, grabs it by the leg and drags it to the shore. Well, thanks for stopping in, CGO. Hope you feel better. And I'm sure I'll see you your next stream. No. I might give this one the old chopper special. Because I don't have the 22. Did that one not pin? Last time I did that, it went perfectly to the liver. That would actually be comical if they did that. I feel if they went that far, though, then some of these species without antlers, they would have to do a true sack. True sack scores. Oh, no, it died. Oh, it died. Like this right here. It reminds me so much of some of the places where I live. The only thing I haven't seen on this map that they're missing is rhododendron bushes. Because rhododendron is a native a native bush to the weight of the sack. Yeah, due to length. Due to the length and the weight. And do it. And like, you know how people fan, where you fan the turkey? Do a sack fan. Oh, God. Man, it showed that it died quick, but it did not. It's crazy how far these things can sprint. They're so fast. It didn't go. Man, I shot too. Oh, because I hit the hip bone. I shot too high. If I shot a little lower, then it would have went. Dang it. Well. Won't make that mistake again. Alright, so I think I got this covered. Let's go get this thing. Because it is bugging the crap out of me that I don't have the map unlocked. I'll take that shot, though. I feel like it'd be so hard to trap. All the water is so close to each other. I feel like it'd be so tough to trap any fox whatsoever on this map. It's like there's no area where it's just like secluded completely. Unless you're maybe thinking like this, these lakes. But I don't want to start that. I start having nightmares. Chopper! You just missed it. I shot a moose in the bell bag. And you show up. It's a big coyote. That's not the one. That look weird. No, you didn't. Where's your buddy though? You had another one out here somewhere bigger. You definitely did. I literally, as soon as I sack tapped something, you popped in the chat. You, are you on tar right now? Is it tar? No, no, hogs. You're back on board. That, yeah. Is that one going any better? Hey, there's a place that has an overlook. Not like that, but it would be fun to get a couple. Hogs and reds. Where are you doing your reds at? Scotland? Still? I'm setting up on Quattro reds. I don't really want to do row on the one leg method, but I might try somewhere else first. And then if it really starts to suck on another map, then last resort go to the one leg method, but I think one leg method might have me quit. I was hoping moose cover this entire map. I was hoping to run into some trophies just going to look for the moose, like the moose zones. Like eventually, I should run into another trophy. Anywhere, everywhere, gaming. How you doing, bud? I might set up on Hirsch pheasant. Or fallow. Haven't decided yet. Let's see. 1, 2. Actually, I don't think both of those were moose. Oh, they had to have been 1, 2. This wasn't 3, 4, 5, 6. Can't remember if I've shot 5 or 6 this stream, so we'll just go 5. I'm doing good. I took care of the chickens, prepped them for the storm coming. Hopefully their structure doesn't get swept away. We're supposed to have some insane winds and rain coming. Yeah, apparently he had a dentist appointment today. So he said he was going to go lay down. It's good that he's streaming again. What the hell are you doing? Oh, I guess it is past time. It's a terrible angle. Got him. Ooh, count it. Just A&E. A&E gaming. Anywhere and everywhere. That wouldn't be a bad, like, logo look either. Like, an A and then the symbol for and then E. Like, kind of rip off of the, what is it, root beer? A&E root beer? Or A&W? Tiffany! How's Tiffany today? Dude, they might have made Predators better. But I'm telling you, I think that they might have accidentally messed something up on the... I wouldn't be surprised if we see a patch about fixing the alertness of non-predator animals. These things are letting me get entirely way too close. Okay, so this doesn't need to be here because this is here. So maybe I move that to here. That can check that. I need to check that. I need to start moving some of these things. That one definitely does not need to be there. Oh, you're good anywhere. Alexander Ginbag? What a name. Oh, shit. It's past time. Are you actually the third? Or did you just add an... Or did somebody have your name and you had to add a 3? I might have to step away for a couple minutes. Just a couple. I'm yawning because I'm tired, but I'm also starting to feel like I have a migraine coming on. I spent all morning dragging crap around because of this storm and putting the camper, like getting this camper ready for the storm. Now I feel like I'm starting to have a migraine. Probably because I didn't have caffeine as soon as I woke up. I tell you what, this place right here is loaded. I got that one. How are you? You must be a solo. You have to be a solo. Why are you freaking out now? Balls. Almost took that shot. Okay, 2. Can I make it 3? Wow, there's a lot of moose here. What the hell? 3, but that's it. Let's scoot a little closer for that one. Or we don't, because I don't want to. That's how. Why is it already high pressure? Only shot 2 animals. What the? Well, that's bullshit. I don't want to dead zone it, that's for sure. Alright, this is something where we do need to just set up on. If I can find a spot for this. Oh, I might. Oh. I just thought. Are there trees? Are there trees here where I could do tree stands? I love tree stands. I wish there was more opportunity for tree stands in this game. But if I can use a tree stand, I'm going to be excited. Please tell me there's a tree stand right here. Yes! Hell yeah. Hell yeah. 150 away. I love the tree stands. You get the crouch down. You get insane visibility so you can shoot over top of rocks. Like, for some dumb reason, if one of those perfectly stopped right behind a rock, then I'm screwed. But up in a tree stand, it's very unlikely that they block their vitals. That's 200. I'll just keep it right here then. Theoretically, I should be able to shoot one more with high pressure in a stand. But I don't want to risk it. I just set this up, so let's not be stupid. Yeah, be able to run up here, hop in this, get insanely good visibility. That's another reason why I like the ski ridge, is because there was a lot of good tree stand places. I enjoyed the tree stands. I use the tree stands in the Fox a little bit on Scotland too, on some of the lakes. just crazy to me. I don't feel like I was ever able to get... I was never able to do that on... I was never able to get this close on other maps. I know that for a fact. I don't know if it's just because of the brush here. I don't even think I guess I do have improvised blind. Maybe that's the difference. Just this map has more natural cover. I don't know. It feels like they... Especially the bunnies. I knew the bunnies have always been a little broken, but usually the ones on Teoroa, they jumped in those dens fast, and they are not doing that. I'll take that. Is it JoJo? How are you today? Are you also current? I am on New England mountains. It's not very popular, but I think the map is gorgeous. So, and I wanted Moose to be my next grind. So it was I already have like searched Reventuli Moose. My first grind was on oh my god, what? Medved. I did not want to do Medved again. That snow blindness and crap. Oh shit. He went straight across. Can I even cross? Maybe slowly. And I live in the Appalachian Mountains, which is supposedly what this is. This reserve is based on. You're also grinding moose on New England? Or just moose? Just moose in general? What do you think about it so far? I know a lot of people don't like it. But I haven't noticed anything terrible yet. Their drink zones, I mean, besides the rocks, but their drink zones are wide out in the open. I would enjoy it more than Layton, where they're just always in tall grass. I haven't had any zones that were like terrible to try to shoot at. Are you a solo? Or are you still just the same one fleeing over and over again? If you stop freaking out, I'm gonna put one in you. That's probably guts, but oh well. Make sure he gets down. Hopefully I just didn't ruin a herd. I don't know. Turn busy lives. It's lunchtime on a work day. I'm basically just streaming just to get some stuff out there. I don't want to keep going without doing stuff. And I was going to play anyways, so if I'm going to play, I might as well stream. I know it's not the most optimal time too, but really, when is it the most optimal time? If I stream super early in the morning, it's going to be a different people will be able to tune in. Do it at lunch, it'll be a different time. Yes, kids are on summer break right now. But then also it's summer break, so like most kids aren't doing crap at this time. There's another one. Trying to keep reminding myself to actually use the counter. I should have shot. I should have shot it. Cats live a super hard life, don't they? Just incredibly rough life. Hmm. No moose, huh? Not a single one. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry I missed that last shot. I'm using the 500. The Richardson 500. And then the Alice Precision 25-06 for like anything else random. Used to use the 375. I've used the 300 also. The 300 though, if you have to try to just hit a perfect broadside heart shot, unless you want to chase them forever. Must not have nicked it. Here's set time back. I'm gonna grab a drink. I will be right back. All right, sorry about that. Need to get a drink, check on the chickens. Storm's starting to hit. So if it randomly just cuts, I might have lost power or internet. Need to get some stuff because I'm starting to get a headache too. Jojo, are you actively hunting and lurking? Nice. Have you got any trophies lately? Have you got any of the new racks yet? Because I found a new level 4 rack that I think is better than the diamond racks. Yeah, I think some of the new level 4 rack. I haven't got a new diamond rack yet, but I got a new level 4 rack that I've never seen before, and I actually taxied it. It looked great. Trout, I just saw your Discord message. Well, not your message to me, but that is funny that that moose died on a singular stick. Where was that stick? What map is that? Yeah, that stick was like jabbed into his neck, holding its head up off the ground. Uh, hmm. I don't remember. I don't remember sticks like that. Northern Lights. Okay. It's almost like the. It's almost like this one. This was an entire rock boulder holding it up, not a stick. Sorry if you can hear me eating something. I needed to get something in my stomach because I just took medicine. I don't want to feel worse. Eat taking medicine on an empty stomach. I do apologize if it's loud. I'm trying not to chew towards the mic at all. Holy crap, there's just a lot. I don't think I have one of these yet. Mm. I'll take that. Oh, that's where you went. No, I haven't. I haven't even heard it. Is it the same time? Because doesn't the Yukon one, like, it's in it like at noon or something? Yeah, I did basically say, like, if I'm going to be playing, why not stream? So I'm sure he thought the same thing. Oh! Oh! What? Is this a rare? Why does that look crazy? Is this a rare? Is this a rare? I mean, you saw it. I just thought it was dark because it was in the shade. That is sick. Did I use the right bullet? I did. Holy shit, thank God. Wow, that looks sick. That is crazy. Really rare? What's the chances? It just made us a call while I was. That is awesome. And that's another reason. I mean, besides Mexican Bobcat, I found links on other maps too, but that's why I kind of wanted this map. Because I don't know what kind of rares I could find either. That is crazy. I'm not a fucking idiot, am I? I did taxi that, right? Now I'm scared. I gotta check the harvest. It's saying moose last, so I must have saved it. Yeah, there it is. Just making sure. Holy shit, that's cool. I mean, up there, there's no way that I would have known. It was hiding up in the shadows. I honestly had no clue. Train runs it too? Alright. I'll have to try to find it. Okay. Come on, calm down. Come on. You don't look calm. Why are you traveling? I had no clue. Like I said, I haven't done a bunch of missions on this map either, so eventually if I get to a point where I'm starting to get not bored, but just wanting to get something else done besides only shooting moose, I might start doing some of the missions. But on Yukon, they make the train a part of the missions. Do they do that in this map too? My wife and I were talking about taking the kids out on one of the local cold train rides. They have a scenic train and train track where I still think it's a coal driven. It'd be fun to take the kids out to experience like how things were transported back in the day. I mean, we still use some of our trains, but they're of course updated. But some of the scenic ones that go over the Appalachian Mountains and stuff, way out in the bumfuck Egypt. There's a lot of zones, but there's a lot of just solo females. I haven't noticed anything where it's like there might be more zones on this map, but I feel like so far I feel like there's just more solo females. It's like the only difference. It's definitely harder to find your groups, but like once you find your groups and you're set up, I think this map is going to be great. Now I just need to find this tree. I got far enough to realize that this is Leighton Lake's son. I'm spacing out on his name. But whoever runs Leighton Lakes, his son runs this reserve. Wait. Oh, come on. I don't understand how it's easier to put it there than any of that spot over there. Welcome back, JoJo. I don't know if you were here for it, but I did just accidentally shoot a blue bobcat. So if I can shoot that with there, and then I could find a spot to shoot these. That would be nice. Keep forgetting the count. Blue Bobcat, though. Do the Bobcats have multi-mounts? I need to check all the way around this bend, too. Eye is lurking. Well, thank you for the lurk. A lurk is way more helpful than people know. And I know I lurk a lot. And I would say 50% of the people, I'd say it's a coin flip. The people that watch, probably only 50% comment, and probably 50% never say a word ever. Maybe only once they become like a really, really good fan, then they would comment on a video or something, or just say hi. But I feel like a lot of people just don't, just watch to watch. Probably also watching on a TV. I saw where YouTube's starting to come out with TV series, like as a playlist, not a playlist. Like you can go to gaming, you can go to music, you can go to live. It's all something where they're starting to add shows. It'd be fun to try to pull off like a, holy shit. If you would have just not stopped directly where I couldn't have shot you. Are you stuck though? Come on. Oh, how the fuck did I do that? Was that another accidental brain shot? It was. You miss 100% of the shots that you don't. Yeah, it was just spine. I'll take it though. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. I'll say I'll try. I'll probably. I was going to go 2 hours. I'll probably 70 kills. Feels weird. So I'll probably just go to 75. However much longer that takes. Could take me 10 more minutes. Could take me another hour. It looks orange. Or beige, wherever. That is the tiny. That is might be the tiniest moose on the map. I almost didn't even think it was a male. There's another tiny one. Nice. So I don't have to come back here. Well, I still should, but good to know. Now let's go north from here. Oh, I need to put that. I need to put that bobcat kill. I literally killed one, and it was a rare. Okay, so no, that's past. Need to find a tree. What do you mean? Is it because I haven't unlocked my map though? Where is it? Is it? No, that's just a cave. That sucks. That always sucks when you like know. Sometimes I almost wish I didn't know. Like it's cool having the estimate. And a level 2 piebald. Nice. Piebald moose are great. I just have too many of them. I think I have 6 or 7 piebalds. No albinos, no melanistics, nothing. No, I literally only got piebalds. And they were all tinies. Just brain shot it. I would just brain shot it. Yeah, in my lodge, I used to have an entire wall of one of those hallways that was just all piebald moose. I have 1 female, I think, and 5 or 6 males. I still wish brain shots would count. Like, you're already having to pay that, like, fee to repair the trophy anyways. Just let me brain shot the stupid thing, and then I'll just pay the repair fee, and I still get my diamond or whatever. Because, I mean, that's, like, high risk, high reward. Like, imagine if you could brain shot the trophy and then pay extra to get it mounted, and then on the wall you could see the hole in his skull to like show that that's how you took it. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, back before when they had the like 1,000 point scale or whatever. And then there was consecutive harvests. So sometimes you had to like, if you found a trophy for your very first trophy of the day, you had to go shoot like 5 or 6 other animals and pick them up and leave your trophy on the ground and pray that the game didn't crash so that you could get full score. I'm glad that that's not part of the game anymore. I always thought that was so funny. Like, you're saying that in the game I'm doing a conservation thing for this reserve and I'm helping them out, but you want me to go just ruthlessly murder a bunch of animals for no reason just to get a full score on the one that I shot? I'm glad that they took that away. That was a dumb thing in my opinion. Oh shoot. Why am I looking out there? I'm at the edge of the map. Okay, so let's walk south and then take that. What gun is good to shoot English bison? English bison. Plains bison? 500, 375, 300. 40. Actually, I don't know if 44 does it. 44 would kill it, but I don't know if you get full score. Bow. 4570, maybe. Wow. And it was level 5. Yeah, I forgot about the 338. I think every cartridge in the game, they should come out with a single shot variant, like a folding single shot variant of it, for free in the game. And then if you want to have like the bigger clips, then maybe you have to pay for it. I wish that there was more free guns and free maps, to be honest. Like, there should be at least 5 maps at this point that are for free with the base game. Just create a base game bundle now. And anybody that has the game but doesn't have them, is the 308 good? The 308's amazing, but I don't know if is the Bison a level 8, because 308's 4 to 8. If a Bison is, it's been so long since I shot a Bison. If Bison is a level 8 animal, then yeah, 308 would do it. You better hit complete broadside and aim for the lung. No, the class 9. Okay, yeah, then no, you can't use the 308. 4570. Is that pistol? No, I think those pistols are DLC. Is there even a class 9? You could use a Sunberg. Is that free? I can't remember if the Sunberg 454 is free or if it's a DLC. I don't have any double coil. Seven mm. Yeah. Wasn't even gold. Okay, hold on. Oh yeah. I've seen them. I've walked underneath the tracks. Yeah, I know. I see what you're talking about. Yeah, I've walked underneath the tracks. Cause it's like along here, right? Cause I think I walked underneath them at this lake. And maybe somewhere else. I feel like I walked underneath the tracks multiple times. Oh. Still not going down, huh? Still not going down. What? Goodness. This thing has a tank. He is still not going down. Goodness. It's been a hot minute since I used this tent. $7mm single shot wouldn't be a bad one to go with. Just make sure your broadside, get a single long. If you want it to drop faster, try to put 2 in it. Try to put 1 in the lungs and maybe 1 in the liver or stomach. Well, it's a single shot. You ain't going to be able to do that. Yeah, I would just try your best for a very good single lung. Two more moose. And then we'll call it. And then I'll probably head over to Chopper's stream if he's still going. And do my job as a mod. Or even see if he needs help. I think he's doing boar though. He probably doesn't need help with boar. You know, I think that's such a small estimate. How's that level 2 has a bigger estimate than a level 3? I'm gonna leave that 3 then. You too, Tiffany. I'll see you over there in a bit. Like I said, I'm gonna shoot 2 more moose and I'll head over. Getting ever so slightly closer to that 300. All right, buddy. I'll see you over there. Nice. I'm assuming not a guaranteed troll. So not a guaranteed, but most likely a troll. It's hard to get big moose. I've never had I don't think I've ever had above a 300. Yeah, I don't think I've ever shot a 300 or bigger. Yeah, I guess. I feel like sometimes when they have those crazy estimates, they always score bottom of the estimate. Like there's no reason for them to have that estimate. Which is another reason why I just wouldn't even want to know. Like, cause I think the estimates are just absolute bullshit. They're just random. I think the only thing I need to see is distance, their weight, and their level. And then I can look at their racks. This will be the last moose, though. You must be right on that ridge. Can't see you. Don't you dare, female. Don't you dare. Keep going. Thank you. I'll take that. Heart shot for the final kill. 75 deep. That's not bad for no setup. Just running the map. I believe we started with 50 today. 50 or 60. I can't remember. So 25 is terrible. But I'm also not just tent hopping, so I kind of expected to have a little bit slower of a start. But I also wanted to kind of show everything. I've never done an entire grind being recorded or streamed, so it'll be nice. It'll end up being nicer in the end because then I can chop stuff up and, you know, maybe show highlights of the entire stream for that final great one being shot. As long as I don't just see a massive one in this corner, then no, it's just a female. Alright, I want to call it there. I'm really enjoying this map. I know a lot of people don't, but I'm enjoying this way more than I was Medved. You know, I have to squint at a white screen while doing it. Scenery is beautiful. Randomly finding a blue bobcat, like that is crazy. On complete accident. Thank God I took a good shot. Actually, you know what? let's go do that. Let's go find somewhere to put this thing. Sorry for this. I am going to mute this. I'm going to mute it so you guys don't have to listen to this stupid loading sound glitch. All right, it's over. Let's see. That's a diamond. That's a diamond. Where could I put this thing? Oh. He's a 50-50 rack, huh? Why the heck was it trying to not show that? Can you put a bobcat on this thing? Ah, you can't. Oh, you can. Oh, but it can't be on the branch. Oh, that's annoying. Why couldn't a bobcat fit up there? Yeah, this was all the mission ones with the mouflon. What's up, Nicholas? I'm just literally about to end. I'm sorry that you joined at the end. I'm currently working on moose on New England. I also have red deer on Quattro, but I haven't shown much of that on a stream. Grinder, how you doing, buddy? Everybody's popping in right when I say I'm about to end. Oh no. Why? I don't have anything in this. Why do I not have anything in this room? Well, I guess I know what's going to start this room then. Let's turn it towards the door. Randomly found this thing. Didn't even notice that it was rare. Just saw a bobcat warning. Saw it. Shot it. Went to go pick it up and noticed that it looked weird. Silver Ridge Peaks is great. Let's do that. And then let's do this rack in here too, because I think that this rack is actually probably one of my favorite moose racks. I don't think I have anything else. Could put jags in. I need to start doing this room. But this was our trophy for the day. Such a badass. Such a badass random trophy to find. Here's just a couple other trophies. 3 big racks. Some big diamonds. Piebald, some fallow. My fox. If you can't tell, I had a very long fox grind. And I used this thing mostly. 8,000 bullets I've shot out of an air rifle. Some wolves. I have no clue why this thing's here. There's got to be something that I could have put there. I'm sure I have a multi-mount that I took down for just a split second. Yeah, it was that one for sure. Muleys. Reindeer, moose, red deer, black bear, another muley, my fallow, Euro bison, piebald sheep, another muley. I need to start filling this thing out. But I didn't want to I didn't want to put 50 whitetail in here, so I tried to at least spots empty for new trophies. Diamond mink with a diamond black grouse. Another mink and black grouse. Oh, I need to swap this. I need to swap this purple gray out with that super rare. I don't think I have my super rare out. I just thought of that. Is there somewhere up here? Maybe here. Purple gray, there it is. I'll call it into the stream right here. Shot this on one of the first streams a couple weeks ago. Got insanely lucky. Was searching externals. Randomly found a level 5 solo. Shot it in the dark. Wasn't paying attention. Somehow it was so super rare and I made a good shot. But I want to head over to Chopper stream, do some modding, and modding of his channel, not modding in this game. Don't clip that out of context. And I'll see y'all over at Chopper stream. If you head over to Chopper stream, just say something in chat, and I'll talk to you over there. Thank y'all.